How's it going, ladies and gents? Reverend Saint back again with another video for you guys today. We got some more Xbox One news. Yep, new Xbox news pertaining to E3 as well. Some really good info here, so I hope you guys stick around and like the video if you enjoy it or if you find it informing. Also, leave your opinions in the comments down below. I'd really appreciate it. Let's get into the topic at hand, shall we? Alright, so basically, I think it was yesterday or the day before, Microsoft decided to drop the price of the Xbox One by about 50 bucks, landing it around $300. And also, a lot of these $300 consoles apparently are bundleable with new games, like multiple games. Obviously, some of the bundles will be a little bit more in price, but also the 1 terabyte version of the Xbox One has also dropped about 50 bucks to about $350. That also comes with the game. They're just dropping prices like crazy, but this only lasts until June 13th, and on June 13th is actually their press conference at E3. Now, it could just be coincidence. It could just be them saying that, oh yeah, we're just gonna drop the price for E3 in celebration of E3. I don't think that's the case. Nobody else thinks that's the case. With all the rumors circulating around this new Xbox, the Xbox One Slim, or whatever it's gonna be called, supposedly coming out this year, what usually happens when they release a new console? They drop the prices of the old one. That's what happens. That's what happened with the Xbox 360 going into the Xbox 360 Slim or the 360S, and same with the 360S is going into whatever that really tiny one that they released when the Xbox One launched. So I can almost put money on the fact that they are 100% going to announce a slim version of the Xbox One, and possibly, just possibly, the other new Xbox that we are supposedly getting, Project Scorpio, the one that is uber powerful as far as consoles go. It hangs toe to toe with a lot of the high-end PC cards out there, at least single cards, not SLI or Crossfire cards, but you know, single cards. It hangs up there with the 980 Ti, supposedly, as far as, you know, power or compute power in the form of teraflops and stuff like that. It's supposedly running around 6. If you guys haven't seen my previous video on it, I'll link it down in the description below so you guys can check that out. But this just kind of pushes more towards the fact that this is actually going to be happening, and a lot of people are thinking, since they're dropping the price now of the Xbox One, they do that so in order to get rid of stock in the retail market, because retailers, they don't want to have all this old crap just sitting around that nobody's going to buy, so they drop the price beforehand. Usually they drop it when the console releases, but when you're doing something like this, they'll drop it beforehand to get rid of that stock so that they can restock it with the new console, so they don't have the old consoles just sitting around not selling to anybody or anything like that, and they end up going into the trash can or getting auctioned off whatever that happens with retail stores. So I could almost put money on the fact that not only are they going to announce the Xbox 360 or Xbox 360, wow, the Xbox One Slim, but they're probably going to release it relatively soon. In fact, I'd almost venture to say before the holiday season of the year. I could almost see them dropping it right then and there. That's what they did with the Xbox 360 Slim. If you guys remember that, they released it like very shortly after E3. In fact, they gave a bunch of them out at the actual press conference when they announced this console. I guess a lot of people didn't actually get theirs, but they still gave out a bunch of them right then and there because they were ready to go. And with the secrecy that's been behind Microsoft in possible new consoles, as opposed to Sony, which got leaked out a long time ago and pretty much confirmed a while ago, they haven't really had that sort of an issue. They've had some rumors go about, some small leaks that suggest these rumors are probably true, but nothing to the level that the PS4 Neo / PS4K / PS4.5, whatever you want to call it, had, because those were almost, you know, 80%. You could be like, I could see this happening for sure. This is fully believable. Whereas the Xbox is a little bit more, I guess you could say, grimy as far as the details. So we're gonna see what happens at E3, but I wanted to bring that to you guys and let you guys know. So if you guys are thinking about buying, if you haven't upgraded yet to the current generation, if you're thinking about buying an Xbox One at this price drop, I would suggest waiting. Wait until E3. I don't think they're going to go back up in price very much after E3, but you might want to hold off due to the fact that this new console is going to be coming out, the Xbox One Slim, and possibly very early next year, or maybe they'll release it at E3 next year. Who knows? The Xbox Scorpio, Project Scorpio should be announced, or at least released at that point. I could see them announcing it at E3 as well. So I guess only time will tell. We only got a little bit. How long do we got? Let me check the calendar here until E3 starts. So we have little bit, let's see, 1 week, a little under 2 weeks now, about a week and a half until E3 starts, or at least their press conference on Monday the 13th. I think EA's and Bethesda's is on Sunday the 12th. So that's when that starts, and that's when we can actually look forward to seeing these possible announcements come. And you can bet there's going to be some new games, and it just makes sense to me, you know, especially the more powerful one. Next year is when Halo 6 should technically be coming out, right? Because this year is the middle year, and then they release it next year. It would be great, and they obviously want to have a flagship game for this new, more powerful console. I would love to see a super beefed up Halo game running at 60 frames again. I mean, Halo 5 was at 60 frames as well, but something that looks even better at 60 frames would just be freaking astounding in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. That's going to do it for me today. I'm going to be streaming tonight as well, so make sure you guys come and check out the Twitter for more details on that, as well as keep on the lookout for the upload of the video. It's going to be a good stream. I'll be playing Call of Duty, so I hope you guys come to that as well, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for yet another video. Peace!